So prior to going to ELEAGUE, we went to Logitech a week before to Bootcamp.
The ELEAGUE tournament is the largest tournament so far to date in Overwatch, and it's very important that teams come into it very well practiced.
Which is really important because we usually play online. We don't have a team house yet, so we wanted to get in the same place, talk to each other, make sure we're all on the same page.
We actually had a scrim partner there, FaZe, so that allowed us to get a lot of good practice in.
The guys have been working extremely hard. They feel like they've learned some new tricks while being out here, working with FaZe directly, and I think it's been really, it's been impactful for them. You know, what's really cool about Overwatch is they're really able to take advantage of the infrastructure that has been built out for other esports. It took for years for Dota 2 and to have really good boot camps, and these guys are starting like right from the get-go with the best support you can have. And I think it's really going to help that game mature quickly. You know, what's really special about coming to Logitech is, you know, our players use our equipment every day, and it's like the closest connection the players have to their in-game play. And what's special about working here at Logitech and working on a boot camp here is that you get a chance to work with the folks who actually develop this equipment for them. So you know, you can give feedback on the mouse you're using, you know how it fits in your hand, how maybe you'd want to see those things get adjusted, and you're actually working with the guys who work on that you know, that development.
Logitech was really nice and let us like have a talk with the people who design their products and stuff, so we got to give them really good input on how we feel about their product.
So I think the guys step away from a boot camp not only feeling better about their game, but here at Logitech they get a chance to really get a feel of, you know, the partners they're working with and what's being created.
So at Logitech, it was really important for us because we needed to get more hours in, go over strategies. It's way easier in person. And I think we did really well during the scrims and practice there. I think everyone put a lot of effort and time into it.
I'd say the boot camp went well. We did pretty well in scrims, and I think if we hadn't boot camped, we wouldn't have found some of the strats we had. Yeah, Logitech had a lot of Nerf guns, and we shot a lot of them at each other.
ELEAGUE is the biggest Overwatch tournament to date with 300K prize pool.
It's being hosted by TBS. It's going to be on national television, which is pretty huge.
We get to check out Turner Broadcasting Studios.
We got to shoot some hoops there, which is pretty sweet. Some of my friends were pretty jealous of that.
The studio set up, and it's a really eye-opening experience to see all this stuff. It was really fun.
Yeah, so we played Method first, and I think that they surprised a lot of people at this tournament.
Cloud9, no hesitation. They should win this on every level of the game. I think it's going to be a very rough road for Method if they bring this back, but it would be super exciting if they did.
Point unlocks in 20 seconds, and already look at the aggression coming out of Chronic, jumping over with the Winston, trying to take the fight to them. And now they have to go. Sureforce also back in the fight as well. Exit coming out with a big ultimate here. They're all getting lined up. Snow getting 2 big kills in, and going for a bit more Psycho Waffle out of it. It's Snow with a 3rd kill here, and Ultima helping out, taking down Shore4. It is still looking decent for Method, and they looks like they are going to hold on to it. They're up to 33% here, and Cloud9, I mean, they need to get back in here. But finally, Cloud9 have turned the point at 99%, and now it's their turn to try and see if they can defend it here. Beginning, but now they can't even touch the middle of the map before they just drop, and time is out. Can they get here in time? Genji trying to get close, but it's not going to happen. Cloud9, they're going to steal it away both times, both stages here. It's Method getting to 99%, and then they can't hold on to it.
Too many players here for Cloud9 alive, and D-Bet still alive to try and get some of that split damage, that cleave going. Chronic gets locked down, and it's just not going to happen for Method. Cloud9 will pick up map 1. Oh, the instant headshot on his Snow. 6 shots from Reaver, but there's the Dragon Blade. He's got the bubble as well, and the double kill comes in. He could get a 3rd, and that's it. Ultima Web has done it. Completely turned the tide, and this should be Method setting up now for the win. And they will be able to pick up the 1st round.
Look at Method, they have such a strong presence on it here. If it ticks on over, if Cloud9 can't keep it alive, then that's going to be it. We're going to go to map 3. And 2 big kills there for Ultima, and there's nothing Cloud9 can do. What a big win for Method. I mean, right at the beginning of this best of 3, it looked like Cloud9 were just way better, but Method, they've woken up, they've stuck to their aggressive style, and it's been working out for them. And that means Cloud9 are going to be on the offensive side. So we'll see how they do on this new map and how much they've been studying. If they got any sick combos coming out. They just can't pick him out of this sky, and he's killing everybody at the moment. Shore4 helping out as well with a couple of kills. And this is just, there's no one stopping Reaver. He's just uncontested.
He's damage boosted the entire time.
Is there even anybody nearby who can tag this payload so they can keep going, or is it going to be Method finally putting an end to the Cloud9 madness here? It's a 3rd map as well. They really want to keep this alive. They're trying to get in and get close. Overtime is in effect, and I think they had the Lucio on it. He's still alive, but all the kills are happening in favor of Method. Snow picking up 2, Ultimate with 2, Rolf and Chronic, and that's going to be surely the end of it. Method managed to stop Cloud9 from getting to the final point.
Boosted rockets all day long. That's basically what's happening. Somebody put a stop to this guy. He's just completely destroying them. So much damage. And now he's got his ultimate as well. Can go for the barrage at the drop of a hat if he feels like it. May not even be necessary at this point. This is unreal. Oh no, now he's got the height. There we go. There's the barrage, and he's raining death. Ultima Web doing work. Another 2 kills for him.
Just 7 seconds away, or 7 percentage away from it. Oh, what a great jump up. Saw them using that trick. That was the rocket jump and boost combo, getting real high up there and getting the kill in.
This is actually some of the most disgusting play. Like, this is prep. This is sick. Ultima Web. He's just hard carrying right now, doing so much work. This is unbelievable. This guy just can't be stopped. And he's showing us some sick mechanics as well. Let's see, Rocket, not gonna happen. Finally! And Reaver has to go for the ult. He gets a triple.
Shore4 up to the side. He's got the Death Blossom. He's gonna be jumping in, looking for it. They're all hiding around the cart. Is he gonna be able to get him? They will. Mercy going down. And now he's gonna try and follow it up. Triple kill, quad kill coming through. Shore4 getting everybody. Genji gonna fall as well. That's 5 kills happening in favor of Shore4 in a matter of seconds. Cloud9 trying to hold them back. We're real close to the same landmark here, 55 meters. Ultima picking up a big kill on Reaver, and they're trying to see if they can make it in. The ults have been used on the Method side, trying to see if they can make their way through. Ultima Web doing so much in close range, taking down Greco. Cloud9, they're falling left and right.
Dude, this is nuts. Look at this guy. Ultima Web, this is your map. You are doing so much work. And now at crunch time as well, he just can't be stopped. He's keeping their hopes alive, but Cloud9, I mean, the Mei wall, the Mei block, he's buying so much time. Can they make their way out again, Cloud9, or is it not gonna happen? It is not. Method with a huge win at the end.
They beat us in our first match, our first best of 3, and knocked us into the lower bracket of our group.
Yeah, we had to play Immortals right after we lost to Method. They were another team just like Method, where we didn't really think of them like coming into the tournament, but once we lost to Method, we started to get really serious.
And we came back pretty strong against Immortals.
All right, so here we go. Immortals are going to be the ones on the attack first and foremost. Let's see how they're going to do here.
Agility's got shut down right away, and Cloud9
stands true one more time. There's a minute left on the clock here.
He's got 2 players here in the back line. Going to take out the 3. That's the drop his gun. Going to go for it.
All right, folks, here we go on the attack. Cloud9, let's see how they'll fare this time around.
Get nano boosted. Now he's going to go to work.
You're starting to see this happen more often, right? Nano boosted Reaper has been a big, realizing that this is not a situation that she can win, and there you have it, man. Cloud9 taking start of the game, and here we go. They had no idea. They were so happy. It was like, oh, look at that. No one's going to challenge us here. Oh, wait a minute. They're all inside of this one cart, just tunneled in there. But this is a good start here for Cloud9. Gonna go for the ult. Here we go. Go, have fun. Enjoy yourself, sure.
Oh,
9 down, 5-3. One more. That's it. GG round 1 complete. And Cloud9 do it with authority. And Immortals doing everything they can to keep themselves in this competition, but a Bionade is going to be a great play there that will keep all of those players alive for as long as possible. Agility's trying to do some work with the Tracer, and it won't matter because they advance it forward, and that is going to be it. GG, Cloud9 move on to tomorrow.
And then we had no trouble with Immortals. Everyone was playing pretty well, so that wasn't too big of an issue. Then the next day, we came back rested. We knew exactly what we needed to do.
With the information that our coach Bubba provided us, we were able to make adaptations and come back strong.
Up on the payload, Great Hook comes in and shuts down Snow. Hanzo gonna be out of it. Good shot from Reaver there, and we'll see if that Hanzo or the Bastion is gonna do anything. It doesn't really seem like it. It worked up until the corner, but that's fine. Cloud9 only really wanted to defend up until that point. They were gonna let them get the first space early on, doing some damage and trying to see if they could follow it up. The stun is in, and look at that Surefall picking up 3 with a huge ult coming out of Reaper, trickling in one at a time. It's tough to try and do this.
Yeah, they're going to get cleaned up here. Reaver is just wreaking havoc in the back line, hunting down Rolf. Rolf just barely making it back around the corner, and they are hanging in here. Method still somehow. Rolf will get the nano off before he gets picked off, and now we have to see who's actually going to be able to achieve anything with it.
Well, fighting Rolf again, who's finally going to be going down. The bet taking out Psycho Waffle is so close now. The overtime almost taking down then, but Method trying to keep it alive. Cloud9 getting so many kills. There's one person left here, Tracer, flying all over the place. He's going to be out of it too, and that'll be Cloud9 finally defending the final stage of Route 66. Pay attention to how many shots Greco's hitting on Surefall when he's up on this. It's so incredible. Now he's going to get nano boosted into the ult, goes for it, takes down one, and does a lot of damage. It's still active here, so D.Va going to be out of the suit, and also, I think, just out of HP. He's fighting back right now, but it's not going to be for long. Surefall and Grego, just an absolute great combination. Finds with the ult, follows up with the nano boost, and he gets one more kill. Defend also helping out. Surefall now with the triple, taking down Chronic, and this is looking so good in the back line. Lucio going to
be looking very interesting now for Method. Are they going to be able to pull this off? They have quite a bit of time.
They can do it. One more step in. There it is. Cloud9 just making it work. See no targets at all. They're being quite defensive, but that's a good hit. Much damage this Widowmaker. Just wrecking them. Finally, they take the bet out of it, and now the overtime is going to be running down. What? 5 goes in. How can it possibly be? Grego going to be in the corner, and now the bet, he's out. They surely have nothing left. Cloud9 running out of time, and Method, they're going to be able to take this second map. Unbelievable. Pretty gets the 1 kill in, second one there. Xe helping out, getting a double kill of his own. They're fighting for it, they just need a bit more, but we are in overtime here. Mei coming out on Kai. They just got all the tanky heroes on, but a great Earth Shock there. Gonna be able to get the 1 kill, and Chronic picking up their bet, and that's gonna be Method pushing their way to the end in overtime.
Now Cloud9 are in a great position. They've got 3 ults up and running, and they're soon to have, all 6. Reaver and Kai real close.
What an ult coming in. Surefall, you see him waiting on the rooftop. That's a quad kill, shutting down Method. Can't find too many other targets. Flashbang in, he still gets the kill on Snow and goes back for more, and this is going to be a lot of trouble. Just Surefall making quick work of Method, and that's going to be Cloud9 able to pick. Not making any sound because he's crouched back here, and what a hook coming out, taking down Psycho Waffle. last. Just trying to see if he can spray down any.
Deadeye isn't even worth it. I mean, he's still alive. Well, never mind. He's dead. Thought perhaps he would have a chance. Lost the whole point already. Is it worth throwing away the Deadeye? Not really sure. But yeah, it's over.
Just unbelievable. Cloud9 gonna be pushing right.
My name is Royce Newcomb. My alias is Bubba Dub, and I came from League, so you might know me from there. And I am currently coach for the Cloud9 Overwatch team. We got caught off guard by how good they were on King of the Hill the first time we played Method, and they were actually pretty good. I actually think they're probably top 4 team in the tournament.
So after that, we had to play EnVyUs, who's, they're the top dog right now.
Basically every tournament for about 3 to 4 months had these two teams facing off. They are rivals, and we'll get to see which one will come up on top right here.
It's going to be a classic between Cloud9 and Team EnVyUs.
They do knock them down to the point, but you see Tailspin having a tough time connecting with any of these players. It's going to be Cloud9 holding here first.
And some good defense from Cloud9, but who knows, they may not even get a chance to do this here because Coco and Tailspin managed to claim 2, and this is looking to be a battle that could go in Envy's favor here, and Surefour is looking for that opportunity, moves in, finds the Death Blossom, but gets put to sleep right away by that Sleep Dart. Oh, like less than a meter away. It's going to be overtime, but they do manage to get it, and I'm sure for them, they would have liked to have had time on the board. Here we go, folks. The action is going to get hot and heavy, but it's certainly going to be in the favor of Envy, as they're just going to have members dropping left and right, but there is going to be a huge res coming out there. That was going to be good for Adam. Reaver's able to get the kill on Coco, and Taimu's just going to see if he could work here, but gets tagged with the pulse bomb from Reaver, and now Cloud9, they're going to be on the offensive. Internet Hulk is in a bad position, decides to rage out there so that he can stay alive for as long as he could. Tailspin and Harry Hook working together, and they managed to win it out, and Envy with a massive win there. That is going to give them the victory. Here comes Tailspin now. Might drop the pulse bomb there, but gets hooked by Reaver, and that's why you had Reaver switching from Widowmaker to Roadhog. The Bionade's pretty much going to stop that one in his tracks because there was no healing. Tailspin tried to move in there as quickly as he could, and Cloud9 are going to take this one 3-2. We're tying the series 1-1.
Oh, they're actually going to give it to Reaver, the Nano, and they go with the Sound Barrier as well, investing a lot into this fight.
Yeah, I actually really like that play, although Reaver, man, he's able to stay alive because not only does Roadhog have so much health, but when you also have that nano boost, just keeps you alive. But you know what, it wouldn't matter because Envy makes the stop, and they might deny Cloud9 2 points on the board here. Is it over for Cloud9? Not at all. They could still very well get back into this, but Taimu with the positioning, and they just couldn't get there in time, and Taimu just said, I'll pick up 2. Why not? This fight started with Taimu getting that nano boost, and it may very well end with the same exact play, and they just have to stop this Tracer, and they finally do. Reaver will fall, but in comes the Winston to just jump right into the fray. That will be Kai. Not much he could do, and GG. Envy will take the W. This is not looking good for Cloud9. Not at all, but Kai, can he come out huge? Able to pick off 1, gets pulse bomb, Tailspin with 2, takes out Kai and Adam, and that's gonna do it. GG, Envy move on to the next round. Congratulations to them.
Had an alright running against them. It was pretty close. We ended up losing 3-1.
That's the matchup we were looking forward to. We really wanted to take them down, and even though we didn't, I'm pretty proud of the team and how we played against them. We definitely had a chance to win. It's just too bad we couldn't.